This is the Say It Can't Gamer, and you are live with the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole.
No way.
Oh!
From the Queen Studios of New York, Lewis versus Ngannou, Emmett versus Stevens Fight Week, Justine Kish live with the MMA-Holes. What's up, friends and family, everybody? What's going on? TGIW, that's right. It is another Wednesday night with the MMA-Holes. It's good to see all of you guys over there. I see everyone. I'm looking inside your souls right now. We have a very special show over here tonight. Francis Ngannou versus Derrick Lewis. Well, there's been a buzz about that, speculation about that. We're going to be discussing that. Emmett's versus Stevens Fight Week is this weekend. Big fight night that's coming up. But more importantly, the best part of this evening is we have a special guest over here. Check it out. Well, first of all, there's a super chat. Let's see. Hold on a second.
Time to pull up a stool and hang with the a-holes.
That's right, Brady Ferguson. Thank you for the donation. And lo and behold, Justine Kish, superstar from the UFC, is back on the show. Good friend of the show, Justine Kish, is here. Welcome back, Justine. Oh, there she is. We just hit that mute. I think we got to unmute. Here we go. Justine coming in with Merlin in the background. This is good stuff over here. And there's some technical difficulties right off the bat, but it's okay. We'll get Justine back on the horn. Thank you very much, Brady Ferguson, for that wonderful, wonderful super chat. I do appreciate that. And yeah, Justine Kish is here, but she's she's having technical difficulties. Good old Google Hangouts. Well, that does it every single time. Google Hangouts is wonderful, wonderful. We try to do things different than Skype, and it is what it is. Check this out over here. The reason why Justine's back is there was a fight night that happened not too long ago, and it was in North Carolina. Justine Kish fighting in her hometown over there, and some crazy stuff happened. You can look at the unofficial stats over here. Lopsided fight in favor of Justine Kish, but it went the other way. So tonight, we crack the case. We get Justine's side of the story over here. UFC North Carolina, which was this card right over here. Check it out. Souza versus Brunson, where, geez, whew, that was an interesting fight over there. And Justine Kish is on over here. She was, and here we go. She's back in business.
Oh,
yes,
what's up?
Justine Kish is back here, live on the show. There, it's good to have you back. Welcome, Justine.
I can't see you.
You can't see me. Hold on. Let's see if we can get myself back in business over here. Here we go. How's that look?
There we go. I can see you. That's
All right.
better.
Okay, so Justine back on the show. It's good to see you. It's good to have you back. I like the hair. The hair looks fantastic today.
Thank you. I went extra special just for the show.
All right, good stuff over now. This is pretty funny.
Joking.
Oh, well, I got excited for no reason then. The audience, I tell you what. So this is your third time back on the MMA-Holes, and I have to say, every time we have you on, they're all up and they always want you back. This crazy dysfunctional mess of viewers, every time they say, we need Justine back, we need Justine back. And you're coming off of a fight in North Carolina, and I was just explaining before we had you back on here, in your hometown, big fight over here, great opportunity to fight in front of your family. You look completely confident. You completely dominated this fight, in my opinion. My parents called up. We were doing a fight reaction. My parents called up, and they were like, what? She got robbed. Unbelievable stuff over here. But Justine, why I have you back over here tonight is we want to hear your side of things. What was going through your mind?
Oh, super chat.
And before I keep on saying that, a super chat. Here we go.
Justine the Mucky Knicker Kish. Are you a thought?
Lucky nigger kid?
Well, no. So this guy's from the UK, says knicker, but it could be mistaken for the N-word. Sure. I don't know.
Golly. I'm like, whoa, that is not.
Oh God! Now we're gonna get the N-word donations. It's gonna be a great show tonight. I can just tell.
You can't do that. That's not appropriate. Sorry, I have to sign off.
Yeah, let's try to stop that. So Justine, yeah. So I want to know what your feelings were like getting into the cage in front of your family and stuff like that. This must have been one of the biggest opportunities, biggest experience from you. The crowd was going wild over there. To do this in front of your family must have been fantastic.
I couldn't get in there soon enough. I wanted to just run. I just wanted to run in there, but my coaches, my crew, they told me to go in there smoothly, to go in there calmly, and they kept reminding me of that. They knew I was overly excited.
Super chat.
Here they come with the super chat again.
Super chat.
Let's see what
Justine is the shit. She was robbed. A-hole for life.
There you go. So Brady Ferguson says you were the shit. You were robbed, and you are an. They say you're an MMA hole for life. They said you're unfortunately you're.
I'm an MMA hole.
Yep.
Is that
condescending?
Or?
In our world, it's a compliment. In other worlds, no, it's
Okay.
not. But in our world, it's a compliment. So go ahead.
I will remember that.
So you were saying you couldn't wait to get into that cage, right?
I felt great. Like, there are a bunch of things that happened in the fight that I'm trying to figure out what happened, but I was confident in my coaching. I was confident in the things that were going on. I was like, okay, I'm ahead. And then I heard in the final decision, all I could hear in my head was like, oh, Kim 30-27. And I'm thinking, oh, they just mixed up their names. They'll change it. And they didn't.
It's unbelievable.
So that was kind of daunting. I was a little perplexed when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
But the UFC, they tell us over and over again, don't let it go to decision. Don't let it go to decision, because I think as big as the organization is, like they really don't have much control on who the judges are and who they pick. So
super
by
chat.
the athletic commission. Okay, I like
Chris,
the
would
comment.
you
Thank
screw
I appreciate it,
Justine?
but I
No
have to
lies
respect
now.
the state's laws and the rules and how they're governed and things like that. So whether I thought I won or lost, it's difficult to force, but yeah, I'm still not sure what happened. I still ask questions every day on what happened. Merlin asks every day what happened. I mean, we don't know what happened.
Well,
and when something like this happens, I just want to go back to Thailand, and I just want to go back to Muay Thai. And I love the UFC. They treat me amazingly, but when these kind of things happen, when I don't understand my own sport, it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, and I'm pulling up the stats over here of the fight. I mean, the first round you outstruck her. The second round you outstruck her severely. The third round, the same thing. You outstruck her. Now, I guess you can make an argument for the third round, but maybe I don't know what it is. There was a little bit of damage. Do you think the damage had something to play with this?
I agree.
But I mean, I don't think it was enough to win that fight. I mean, I honestly was shocked. My mouth dropped when I saw the decision. What did they?
I think everyone's mouth dropped. Even my opponent's mouth dropped. Like, she was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Oh my god!" When they announced the first time, they're like, "Okay, 30-27, Kim," and I was like, "Oh, they met Kish." They didn't.
Yeah, I know.
They met my opponent. I don't know what happened. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how the rules work. I don't know how often they change. I don't know. But I was like, oh, they'll shift it. It'll go my direction. And it didn't. So I'm dealing with that now. It's tough. It sucks. It makes me want to just go back to Thailand and just go back to Muay Thai. But I'm not.
Chris, Justine, or Jessie, you have to screw one who?
In MMA, I wanted to win. Considering that this was my flyweight debut, I really wanted to win in my flyweight debut for UFC, for MMA. It really went against me, but it happens. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like, I hope I learn from it. I hope I make the changes that I need to. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to learn from it. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to learn from it.
Yeah, well, and it's funny. Like you did mention that Kim looked surprised, and she did. When they said her name, she was like, "Wait, what?" She even looked.
Oh, my coach said that they were packing their bags. Like before they were even calling it, they were packing their bags, heads down, eyebrows down, everything down. They were packing like, okay, you know what? We're going on the road before they even call us.
Mm.
And sure enough, they called it before they hit the road, and woo!
Unbelievable.
Korea.
So let me ask you a question. Now, there are people that called in.
I'm
like,
going to Korea.
Well, Korea has a huge audience, and oh my God, the super chats are
Tell me about it.
The super chats are flying in right now. This is absolutely insane. First of all, they're asking me if I want to have sex with you. Who doesn't want to have sex with Justine Kish, right? I mean, let's be honest. All right, so there we go. We answered that question. There are more. Oh no, here we go. Another super chat. Let's see what we got going on here.
Justine, when I heard you lost by decision, my hemorrhoid burst.
Mine did too.
Yeah. So there you go. He was so shocked his hemorrhoid exploded over there. So there you go. Unbelievable. That was from Brady Ferguson. There are people that are.
I'll be drink to that.
I think I'm going to start drinking too after this. This is crazy. My parents called in live. It was so funny. I was doing the live reaction. I was like, I went on a whole rant. I'm like, I can't believe this happened. This is a robbery, this and that. My parents called up.
It's okay. It happens. Like, I mean, it's subjective. This is,
yeah.
They tell us
Super chat.
What's cracking, doggies? You talking to Kinish? Oh, I want a sloppy wet kiss. Bring her to 223.
Oh, wow.
She can come upstairs and stretch.
Well, there you go. They want you to come to UFC 223 in Brooklyn, and he's inviting you to his house to stretch. I don't even know what that means.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Thank you, Tommy Bones, and all these crazy people jumping in. They're having a blast in the super chat. Thank you, guys. Okay, so now let me ask you a question. This is something that I'm very interested in. A caller called up after the fight and said, do you think that the UFC is pushing some of these Korean fighters? I noticed with the Korean Superboy, Doo-ho Choi, when he fought, there was a big influx of Korean fans, a huge market that they are trying to grab. Do you think by any way there was foul play here and they were looking in the direction of the Korean fighter because of the audience that the Koreans bring in?
I mean, it's not something I wouldn't consider.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? I mean, every day I'm asking, why did this happen? In what possible way could this happen? Because I thought I was thought I was ahead the entire time. I actually avoided doing certain things because I thought I was ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And we all thought we were ahead. So yeah, maybe there is some like black market scheme. Maybe there is some like things that are going on that are completely out of my control. But again, this is why you don't let things go to decision. Mm-hmm. This is why you don't let, maybe I should have just absolutely just obliterated her and just killed her. I don't know what to say, but I don't know what they wanted me to do.
Yeah.
But for me to establish that I had won this, I don't know what I could have. I don't know how I could have done it in a more respectful manner. Mm-hmm. But this goes to show that I'm not gonna. This next fight's not gonna be about respect. It's not gonna be about, hey, I'm not going to. I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm gonna have to be a little bit more vicious next fight. Mm-hmm. I can't consider my injuries. I can't consider my opponent's well-being. I can't consider anything except about the winning, because if I do, it could cost me my career. It could cost me my relationship with my employer.
Super chat.
So I'm right now.
She Wick in Thailand.
Mm-hmm. There's a question in the chat. They're asking if you're training with Mike Swick in Thailand, from Tommy Bones in the chat.
I'm not sure if I have. Did he say I have?
I don't know. That's a bizarre question. Tommy, thank you for the super chat, but I'm not quite sure.
Thank you, but I'm not sure. Yeah,
I'm not quite sure about that either. So anyway, so now does Dana White's always very vocal about some of these fights, especially when the judges get it completely wrong, and they clearly got it completely wrong. I can't really wrap my head around this one here.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm not sure if Dana really if I'm in Dana's radar or not. I'm not sure.
Now,
but I have a lot of people that are angry in my. I mean, I am my hometown. I am my community. They want me to appeal this. They want me to fight this.
So they're looking to appeal this. They're actually thinking about considering doing something like this, or you just move on and.
The argument would be that's the right thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, I got to say, there's not many times, you know, sometimes you see these close decisions, and then even if it's a close decision, you think it goes to the hometown fighter, right?
Okay, I have a question for you.
Sure.
What do you think happens, in your opinion, since you talk to a whole bunch of fighters, you are the MMA-Holes.
That's true.
When a decision is overturned, what do you think happens to the market, to the betting market, to the guys that bet, and to the guys that win at bets, to the guys that lose at bets? What do you think actually happens to that market? You know
what's funny? I can't even recall the last time a fight was overturned. You've heard fighters appealing fights.
But they overturn it. It's overturned. It turns into a no contest. What do you think? I just want to hear your opinion. What do you think happens in Vegas when a fight is overturned? Appeal.
I tell you what, that's when they light the city on fire. Because if you think about it, all that money that's being, spent on these fights and stuff like that, that's probably the reason why they don't overturn most of these fights. It's probably why they don't do it. You don't hear it much that a fighter appeals something.
I heard the best that I could do argument is the best that I could do this would turn to a no contest. In my eyes, that means when I see a no contest, I say, okay, there's an arguable match. And then I say, okay, was my fight an arguable match? And I say, yeah, okay, sure. She got a few damaging hits on me. I mean, I saw my opponent when she was leaving. She was limping like crazy. She couldn't put weight on her legs, blah, blah, blah. After that, all they see is the blood right away. So maybe that new judge got freaked out with the blood that happened in the third round. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm just curious if people really know, like, what happens when a fight is overturned.
Super chat.
Really interesting to me.
We're gonna win next one. Kish move on, break her jaw.
There's a super chat that just jumped in. Tommy Bone says you're gonna win the next one. Move on and break her jaw. So they're just saying go in there and just literally break their jaw the next time. I mean, I guess that's what they want. I don't know. Like you said, she was limping. There was a little bit of damage at the end of the fight. But I mean, it wasn't enough for me. I don't understand. There is a new rule where they're saying that they're gonna count damage as something more in fights.
Super.
All right, here we go. Another super. These guys are crazy today. Hold on a second.
Chris, you're rock hard whilst talking to her, right?
They're saying that I'm completely erect while I'm talking to you right now. Stop telling my secrets, guys. This is ridiculous. All right. Hey, all right. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, this chat has been fucking. I mean, guys. Can we have a goddamn interview? Thank you for the super chats. I do appreciate it. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. I mean, other than the only thing to do is to move on. And now you dominated this fight. Are you going to go into the next fight and look for a finish immediately now? Is that something that's going to be in the game plan when you do have another opponent down the road?
Yeah, I mean, I can't consider longevity. I can't consider my longevity. I just can't. Like, it's not worth it at this point. I made decisions to help myself, to help my opponent, to help the whole process and the thing, but that's not worth it anymore. Like, I've got to have a win in this next fight if I want to pursue a career at the UFC.
Sure.
If I want to pursue a career elsewhere, then I can do whatever I want. I mean, I appreciate everything that the UFC does for me. I appreciate, all the opportunities and everything, but, I'm not going to let it make or break me. They can do whatever they want. Opportunities they give me. And I can't go easy next time. I can't coast it. Depending on how well I this, at the very most, this teaches me I can't coast things to how I feel how I'm feeling, how the audience is feeling, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how I'm feeling. It doesn't matter how I think the audience is feeling. It all matters to the judges. They don't care. They don't care what the audience feels. They don't care about how I feel. All they care is about what they see and what they know. So, as subjective as that can be, I have to really, really, really be diligent about the rules. And I have to really care about the rules, and that kind of sucks. So I really don't care about the rules.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, this happens a lot. I've seen it. Look at Cowboy Cerrone, for instance. This guy, he lost to
Cowboy Cerrone's awesome. Cowboy Cerrone is the way I want it. I want to compete as much as he does. I just want to compete. And I'll figure out the rules as it goes.
Yeah. Cowboy.
Okay. I still really don't know the rules. I don't think he does either. But he just wants to compete. If they told me to compete next weekend, by golly, I don't care what the circumstances are. I would try my best to compete the next weekend.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It all comes down to your last fight, right? So say the next fight happens, you get the win, and then all of a sudden, everything's forgotten. Cowboy Cerrone went on a 3 or 4 fight losing streak. He had a beautiful knockout in his last fight, and now all of a sudden, everyone's on the Cowboy wagon again. So it seems like that's usually what happens with the UFC. So, I mean, when you take this fight, to me, it's a win. You know, I mean, to your fans, to the real people out there that actually watch the sport, I mean, it's a win. There is no question about it. So I think the next fight, I mean, you catch another win over here. Now you're in the picture again. You know, you're back in business. Is there anyone that you're targeting right now, or are you just basically waiting for the UFC to say, okay, we want you to fight this person?
Right now, who's hot and heavy right now that I think I would like to go after would be either Tisha Torres or Carla Esparza. We were castmates on the house. I have nothing against them. I absolutely think those girls are wonderful, but if they gave me an opportunity to go against them, why not? Like Carla Esparza, she won the whole show. I thought I would, but she took the spotlight and she won the whole thing. Tisha Torres has a headliner. What the heck? That's crazy. I'm really happy for her, but I think I could be right in there with her, and I think I would give her a good matchup. So
super chat.
I do want to touch base on the Tough House.
Leroy Bootlips and his big, thick nignog lips.
An incredible woman. She's a great ambassador of the sport. I think she's one of the best ambassadors of the sport. But if they gave me a chance to go against her, I absolutely would take it, and I think she would too.
Now, thank you, V, for the donation. I don't even know what he said gibberish over there. But anyway, this Tough House over here, I did not get a chance. This is your 3rd time on, and I didn't get a chance to talk to you about this. I'm actually curious about that. This is a big season for especially the female fighters in the UFC, and you were a part of it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, what happened? There was an injury. Before.
I'm gonna wrap one on one shoulder. I'm gonna wrap the other on the other shoulder.
All right, here we go.
You're gonna need a fucking army.
Here we go.
Take them belts
Sean
off me.
Mckenzie has something to say.
Justine, you are talented and beautiful, and by far my favorite female fighter. You got robbed, and I apologize about my fellow judges. If you go back to Thailand, hook up with that Phuket team. I already sponsor a Muay Thai fighter there now.
Okay, so there we go. Sean
Well, if he wants to give me money, he can. But otherwise, I'm not.
I don't know what that is. Sean Mckenzie actually is one of our biggest donators over here. Maybe we could link you guys up on Twitter or something like that, and set maybe I don't know. But Sean has been one of the our viewers that's been really pushing to have you back on. So thank you, Sean, for the donation. And he says,
Sean, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and that's really cool of you.
Yeah, he's good people. So now, okay, let's talk about this Tough House over here.
The Tough House. What happened was I was about to fight, and my knee got re-injured. I've already been through 2 surgeries, and so in the house it would have been 3rd, and I thought I was fine, but they wanted me to get it fixed, so they considered me not eligible. Or not eligible. Oh my God. Not on the list not a candidate to compete. So they took me out of the tournament, and they wanted me to stay in the house as a coach. So I stayed in the house as a coach, and I coached. That was it. And I had to lay back and sit back and watch Carla Esparza win the whole thing.
Yeah, well, and you were one of the favorites going in too. A lot of people were very high on you.
I don't think I was a favorite. Absolutely not. Actually, I was probably one of the most
well, you were ranked low, but they
most infamous or unknown person. I don't think anyone knew me. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When you came into it, though, I mean, you were one of the fighters that people were looking at, even though that you weren't well known at the time.
I don't think so. Actually,
really?
No, I don't think anyone was looking at me.
No kidding. Well, all right.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. So you're saying that you were a scrub in the house?
No,
now.
I think I was like number 9th or 10th or something. No way. I was.
Yeah, I thought you were ranked higher, but that's all right.
No, I was like sub 10. No,
oh, okay.
I was ranked very. No one knew about me.
Okay. So now, Okay, so Carla Esparza, who didn't really hold on to the belt very long over there, and she's kind of battling her way back
Tell me
up.
about it. I knew she wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
So let's talk some trash about Carla Esparza. Let's go here. Let's hear some trash talk. I want to hear. What are your real thoughts about Carla Esparza?
Esparza, I mean, she's a great person. She's friendly and everything, but she's a crybaby. Like, she came to my gym, worked out with me. Every time she came out and worked out with me, she left crying. So, like, she didn't like the drills. She didn't like a few certain things, and I enjoyed it. I thought we were having a great time, and she didn't. So she left crying, and it was really, with that said, it was very difficult for me to watch her win the whole show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Rose came very close to pulling it off, and I guess Rose got the last laugh, if you really think about it, right? I mean, look what she's done. It's fantastic.
I think
Super Chat.
I think Rose got stage fright when she fought her.
She goes to Thailand and not know
Rose
Dana boy Mike Swick.
I think she's young. I think she does whatever she will do to win, and I think, you know, when really young kids like compete at sports, they really have nothing to lose and they give everything they have. That's Rose. Like, that's Rose. I feel like Rose can do a lot more because she has a lot of freedom right now. She's very, very young, and I think she's a great ambassador for. If anyone would beat Young Jacek, I'm really happy that it was Rose.
Mm-hmm.
That makes any sense.
So what do you think about the rematch that's happening? I'm super pumped about this in Brooklyn. What do you think about the rematch here? Do you think that Rose is going to repeat and what she did the last time, or do you think Joanna is going to come out with something fierce this time?
Well, you know what they say about knockouts. You know, it happens because you didn't see it happening. It's because you were unprepared. It was because it's as simple as that. Knockouts happen because you didn't see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Joanna Jędrzejczyk wasn't as prepared. She just didn't see it, and I don't know. Or maybe Rose was at the top of her game. But knockouts happen in the most crazy moments when you least expect it. So it could be as simple as she just didn't see it. She wasn't as observant as she really is, and the knockout happened. Or she was on top of her game. She had everything going her way, and Young Jędrzejczyk did it.
Mm-hmm.
Young Jędrzejczyk, I heard, had a crazy weight cut and went through a lot that week, and had a rough weight cut. I don't know what the. I think it was great for Rose for her to win that fight, though. I think it was fantastic, and I'm glad she was the one to do it. I will say I wish I was the person that did it. Of course, I'm a little bit bitter because I want to be the one to beat her because no one could.
Mm-hmm.
But if anyone else did beat her, I'm glad it was Rose because she's a really great ambassador of the sport. I find her a positive person. I think she's a positive role model, and I've met her.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke with her. She's had crazy life, and the way she's been able to balance everything out, I think she did a beautiful job.
Yeah, well, Rose has a big following over there. She has a good cause with the mental illness and all that stuff. What do you think of her boyfriend over there, Pat Barry? What do you think about? Is this guy off his rocker or what? What's going on with this guy?
Come on now, you know what's going on. I know.
Be honest.
You guys know. It's different every time.
Yeah,
it's different. I don't know which side of Barry I'm gonna get when I see him, but he's a crazy individual. He's a crazy soul. And I think they balance each other out really well.
Mm-hmm. We're live with Justine Kish. She was speaking about the North Carolina fight over here. She's looking to get back into the saddle. Now, here's the question I have. The last time you were on the MMA-Holes, you were teasing us. You were teasing us about some sort of reality show or something like that you're on. Is there any more details we can hear about this?
I'm sorry, I can't give you guys any more details. We're going to go on tour mid-spring when we launch our career. I mean, career.
Oh my God. Super Chat.
Rose's BF is a bit of pervert, isn't he?
Sure, but we are going to launch it before mid-spring. Maybe between March and April, we'll do the last kind of stuff that we have to do. But yeah, they can look for something mid-spring with Discovery Channel. That's as much as I can say. I'm so sorry.
All right, so mid-spring Discovery Channel.
I love you guys.
Everyone in the chat, do some research right now and find out mid-spring Discovery Channel. We need to find out this show right now, immediately.
They'll never find out anything. There's no
damn.
way because it's top secret.
Top secret stuff. So I'm sure you.
CIA.
That's got to be pretty exciting though to be doing some touring for this and stuff like that and having a little fun with this whole tour.
You're gonna wrap one
We
on
have
one
another
shoulder,
donation coming in.
You're gonna wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
All right, show Mckenzie.
Justine can beat Rose and get that belt where it belongs.
How about that? So Sean McKenzie says you can beat Rose.
I fight Rose. Why not? I think she'd fight me too.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. You know, with this division especially, you never know. You string a couple of wins together, and then boom, you're right back into the picture over
Well,
here.
I'm fighting now 115 and 125, so I say bring it.
So
If Rose wants to fight me, she can fight me anytime she wants.
How'd you feel at 125?
Everything went my direction. Everything went my way. Everything went. I mean, I woke up on weight. Usually, when I wake up at 125, I usually have about anywhere between 5 to 9 more pounds to go. It's different every time.
Mm-hmm.
And so waking up on weight, there's a 1 pound allowance, so I can wake up at 126 and still make weight.
Mm-hmm.
But I woke up at 125.6 or 7. I don't remember, 0.6 or 7. But that allows me to compete, and that allows me to continue. I don't have to cut any more weight. I'm sorry, I keep dropping my phone. I don't have to keep fighting anymore. I don't have to cut any more weight. So I woke up on weight.
Mm-hmm.
All I did was a hot tub session with some Sweet Sweat, which is awesome. So thank you, Sweet Sweat. I appreciate it. So it was really, really lovely not having to cut additional weight on weight day because I'm making weight, because getting anywhere below 120 is very, very difficult. It's very doable, but it's very difficult.
Sure.
And I don't know if my last fight made a difference compared to my original fight. I would say it did. I'd say it did a little bit better. I was a little bit more observant. But
You look fantastic in that fight.
maybe the audience could argue something.
I don't know. I mean, you looked powerful. You looked like you have a lot of speed for that weight class. Ji Yang Kim, I'm definitely screwing up her name, but anyway, Kim looked like, I mean, she looked a lot bigger, and it didn't mean anything in that fight to me. I mean, it seemed like you looked
She was
fantastic.
long. I swear. There was a point that I was like, I thought I was like 5 feet away from her, and she hit me and she clocked me, and I was like, okay, she's got long arms. I just have to kick the shit out of her legs. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work, obviously, but yeah, she was really long. She had really long arms, and she was super nice before and after. No problems.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just having some flashbacks right now. But she was a good opponent and everything, and she didn't speak any English, so it was her translator. And I asked her translator to say, "Can we please do a rematch as soon as possible?"
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they translated it to that.
She was just still in shock that she actually won that. I'm on your Instagram right now. Yeah. I'm on your Instagram right now.
Like, her eyebrows went up, her hand went over her mouth. Like, she was equally shocked.
Super chat.
All right, we got a super chat over here. Let's see what we got.
Is that Jungle Bunny
Okay,
Daryl
that's
in
good.
chat today?
God, I don't even know what's going on with this. The super chat is completely, I don't know, out of control. I'm on your Instagram right now, and there's a picture right after the fight, and this is the best part. It's a nice long thing over here, and you're just sitting here with a hat on, just rocking a beer right after the fight. No fucks given, just hanging out, like just another day at the office. I love the way you did that afterwards. Did you guys go to an after party after the fight? How does that work? I mean, when it comes off a weird decision like that, how do you handle it after the fight?
MMA-Holes.
Oh, I think we lost her. Hey, One-Eye Billy, what's going on? All right, so Justine Kish froze up. We're trying to get her back on the line over here. And, yeah, we have some complete madness going here on the MMA-Holes with the donation. I don't even know what's going on over here. I want to thank Justine for being a good sport. Check out Justine on Instagram, IG, over here. Her Instagram is right over here. It's Justine Kish. Check her out on Twitter as well. And you can see her stuff over there. Go give her a follow. And, yeah, she's wonderful, wonderful. Let's see if we get back on the horn. Poor Justine. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do anymore. What's up, Mexican X-Ghost? Trisket, what's going on? Olympia Lowlife, Tommy Arnold, Pulse Reloaded. Did she apologize to Felice? Or at least wait for Lake. Oh my God. You can't expect anything less from this chat right now. You can't expect any less. Hopefully we can get Justine back on the line over here. She froze up. And she had her dog Merlin in the background. And what's up with what is up with OBS? Everything. Wait an hour. Yeah, we'll do that. Now OBS is going in. We're going to open up the phone lines. We're going to be discussing the fights this weekend. We're going to be discussing Derrick Lewis versus Francis Ngannou, which is something people are talking about. And that is what I've been screaming about. Something I really need to see. Fight over here. Francis Ngannou and Derrick the Black Beast Lewis. So we'll be discussing that and some more stuff. Let's see if we get Justine back on the horn over there. There's Justine Kish. The reason why we're having her on is, yes, this is the fight that happened. North Carolina for Ji Yeon Kim. It went 3 rounds, decision. It was all in favor of Kish. I mean, these are unofficial stats, but I mean, we all have eyeballs and we all saw the same thing. The chat was on fire. Like, what the hell is going on here? And for some reason, the decision went the other way. I don't know. It was in her hometown. Just didn't make any sense. A caller called in, said something about, hey, the Korean audience, is there foul play? You never know. You never know. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Did you see the fight? And what do you think about that decision? Strange stuff. Try to get Justine back on the lines. Check out Jessie Belle Hill's channel. Jessie Belle Hill is doing the after show. She'll be going on late after us. What's up, Evan? Celeste says, what's up, Holes? I legit have a motion sickness right now, says Trisket. Milkman says, the dog shit, the rug. Is that happen? I want a rematch with Ngannou. Ngannou says Billy. So One Eye Billy wants to get that rematch in. Let's see what else we got here. You Fuker's scared of officers, Sean Mckenzie. Yeah, I tell you what. I knew it was going to happen one of these days. I knew that the donations were going to get to the point where it got a little out of control. And today might have been one of them days. So hopefully we can get Justine back on the line. There was a buggy reception, so hopefully we can get her back on and finish this puppy up.
I'm doing this here.
There we go. Got her back. All right, Justine.
I'm so sorry.
No
My
worries.
phone died. I saw.
Oh, it died. What the hell? Your phone's like, I had enough of that super chat.
My dog uses my phone all the time, for texting, for apps.
I noticed on your Instagram, I noticed that you went on vacation with the dog. It looks like you guys had a great time. Where'd you guys go on that? Go hiking or?
We went to Van Elk. Go ahead. No, go use blender. It's fine. My friend's going to use blender real quick. All right, he's done.
All right.
Okay.
Vacuum that rug.
We went to Van Elk, North Carolina. It was incredible. My friend has a house out there, and it's beautiful. Hold on, he has to do it one more time.
All right, what we got?
He's not making my drink.
Making some protein shakes on over there. Is that what's going on? Getting swole?
Protein shakes. Wink, wink.
Oh man, it looks like you guys are having a good time. Who do we got over here? Who are you hanging out with?
We got Kelly Robert. Show me your muscles.
Let's see those muscles. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Holy smokes. I feel so inferior right now. I feel lesser than a man right now. I feel like it's ridiculous.
He's my strength coach.
Oh, strength coach. Well, hey, I would hope so. Look at all the muscles over there. All right, so there you go. All right. I want to do a couple of Olympic poses for us live on the MMA-Holes, or no?
Hold on, let me ask him. Wait. Would you like to do some Olympic poses?
Yeah, let's see the best Olympic pose you got.
What does that consist of?
Like the Schwarzenegger, you know, he did those weird things where, I don't know what he did, behind the back, and I don't know, it was weird. Here we go. Here he comes.
Show your ass.
Flexing for the MMA-Holes. There you go. All right, now
He
here's
did it.
I want him to pee in a cup for God's sake. Where's USADA? Where's USADA when you need him? I don't know. I don't trust this man over here.
Exactly. USADA needs to call. Red flag on.
What?
USADA needs to test you.
Oh.
They're saying you're illegal. That's what I said. Mental he's illegal in that line.
You know, speaking of USADA, whoa, Jesus.
Speaking of USADA, what were you gonna say?
Let's talk about this John Jones thing. I want to get your thoughts on this real quick while we have you here. John Jones looks to be coming back. This guy's got popped for steroids multiple times, dick pills or whatever the hell he's taking, and now it looks like he's coming back to fight again. What do you think on John Jones? This whole situation with him.
I think it's crazy, but if UFC wants to promote him, they can promote him. That shows how powerful they are. That shows what the things they can do. That shows what they want to promote, what they can promote. Go UFC. Like, if they can get away with it, great. But I know what I want to do as an athlete. I want to be a clean athlete. I want to compete with a clean crowd. But whatever, if they want to do other things, if they want to promote other people, if they want to promote a certain lifestyle, then go ahead. They can do whatever they want. You know, they're superpowers. You know, it's the audience, the crowd wants to see a certain style, a certain way. Then, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I know how I want to be. I know how.
Super chat.
Tell the old man quit flexing or I'll slap him.
On steroids, that were on performance enhancing drugs, and I did just fine against them. So if they want to do it, that's fine. That's their decision. But UFC will allow what they want to allow. So if they want to do it, whatever. I mean, I would appreciate a level playing field. That would be nice. But if they're gonna have an allowance on certain people, certain things, then that's fine. Whatever.
It's really weird. Like I have my reservations about with the whole new ownership and stuff like that with the UFC. I've noticed that they've really been pushing forward like these super fights. They're not really respecting belts as much anymore. They're trying to put together all these crazy fights.
I'm sorry, you lose focus.
I think your phone is getting drunk right now. I think that's what's happening. What are you drinking, by the way? Are you drinking wine or what's the concoction that you have?
It's special Belmont wine. You have to come here. I can't explain it.
Oh, okay. Special. All right. So special cocktail. I might have to join you in a second. I got a little.
Yeah, you will. Okay,
right.
So
here we go. Let's join Justine. Here we go. I'm joining you right now. Here we go.
What's your question here? Like, do you want me to do the drugs that they're doing?
So no. What I'm asking you about USADA is, with all these super fights and crazy stuff, it seems like they look the other way. It looks like Brock Lesnar is coming back to the UFC. A man who's popped for steroids multiple times, and you have like.
Okay, he can do whatever he wants to do. All I can tell you is USADA.
You're gonna wrap one on one shoulder, I'm gonna wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
HMU next week, Justine. I have court 3 days, but I'll find some time.
A lot. So whether they're trying to say I'm on drugs or not on drugs, that's up to them.
Yeah.
But all I can say about the USADA is I get drug tested a lot by them, during, before, and after.
Yeah, is it frustrating though? Like all these drug tests and stuff like that. I noticed a lot of the fighters are putting it on social media and stuff like that. I just got tested. Or
I don't mind it. I wish I got a sticker for it. I mean, that'd be pretty nice.
They should give
like,
a t-shirt.
I just want a sticker saying I got tested, or I got drug tested by USADA. That'd be pretty cool. Or I got a t-shirt, something to say, hey, I spent an hour of my time training, and like, and it takes a good hour. Like, they have to get all of my information. I have to give them they have to give me all of theirs. It's a protocol for sure. So it takes a good hour out of my day when they surprise me. They say, hey, what's up? And doesn't matter where I am. Even if I'm not where I'm supposed to be, they say, hey, you're supposed to be here. I'm like, well, I'm heading to the gym. You can meet me. Well, sure enough, they will meet me in about 10 minutes. They will meet me there. And I get drug tested, and it doesn't matter if it's in private, doesn't matter if it's in public. Heck, I was just in a public gym and getting drug tested. People knew me, like, what's up, Justine? How you doing? I'm like, well, I'm getting drug tested right now. I can't really talk to you. And they still hug me and stuff. And USADA doesn't care where you are. They're on location. They don't care if you're on private location. So maybe they do certain testing on certain people, but I can tell you guys right now, I get drug tested all the time. So I appreciate it. I'm thankful for it. I hope I'm on the same playing field as my division. Bug me though. I have nothing to hide. I tell them all the supplements that I'm taking, or whether it's herbal, whether it is my dietary plans. I tell them everything. So
Okay, so
it's
now,
not difficult for me.
yeah, so now we're live here with Justine Kish. She was coming off that North Carolina fight over there and looking to get back into the saddle again. And I think you look great in that fight. To me, like I said, it's a win, so who cares? Who cares about the record? But now what's next? Okay, so now we're back in. You're looking to get right back on the horse and jump into the octagon again very soon, right? If I'm not, so now, what are you looking? The year is still young. 2018. Where do you see yourself by the end of this year?
I have to be a champ. That's what I want to be. I want to get the belt. Like, I'm ready for that.
So and you mentioned
before
names
all the monsters come out.
And you're saying 115, 125. You don't care. You're ready. How about someone like Shevchenko here, who looks like an absolute savage at 125? What do you think about someone like her?
She is a savage at 120. She's a savage no matter where you put her. But I think it would be a brilliant fight. Like, she will go for it. I will go for it. I don't think there'll be much hesitation with either of us. But holy cow, she's a savage. I've heard her name when I started. I heard about her name when I started Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And I think, that would be a brilliant. She has a Muay Thai background. She has very minimal, I would say even less ground experience than I did. But she's a true martial artist. She really, really is. And I think she really is like the essence of MMA. She's brilliant. She can evolve really quickly, and I think I can too. She's gonna. If she doesn't own the division, I think either of us could own the division. But I think she's incredibly talented. I think she's a true martial artist. But if they were to give us an opportunity, if UFC were to give us an opportunity to go against each other, I think it would be an amazing fight because I would love to go against her.
I tell you, if there's one thing to take away is we know that you are probably one of the toughest female athletes out there for sure. So, between your toughness and your style, all you have to do is grab another win and then you're right back into the saddle again. And this whole group of lunatics that's watching right now, it's really funny. As much as they're joking around now, when we were watching the fight live, the last fight, they were going crazy. They were really pulling for you. So you have a pretty big following over here. And this is...
Thank you.
It seems like this is just the beginning for you. I don't know. I have a feeling that things are going to turn around and things are going to be up for you for sure because you're such a likable person over here, and we're all pulling for you as the MMA-Holes.
I appreciate that. I hope the same. I think that I'm still pretty new with MMA. I've had maybe around 10 fights, I think, with MMA. I still have a lot more experience with Muay Thai. I understand the cadence of the sport. I understand the rules of the sport. Obviously, I'm still trying to find the rules of the sport with MMA. It's ever evolving per match. So once I get that figured out, maybe I'll do a little bit better in my competitions. I thought I was ahead, but I wasn't last time. So
yeah,
that's what you get for assuming things.
Sure.
So yeah, I think I'm still pretty new to this. I'm still trying to figure out the pace of it. But once I figure it out, I don't see many people. I don't see anyone in my division being a threat.
Okay, Justine, so what I want to do here is these people are saying open up the phone lines. The fans want to ask a couple questions.
Let's do it.
We're going to do
Come on.
This is the time to show. Get Merlin. Let's get Merlin on the lap. I'm going to open up the phone lines. Have another sip.
All right.
Here we go. All right, 516-522-0267.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Come on, Francis.
All right. Here we go. Right off the bat. Okay. You are live with Justine Kish and Merlin. What's your name and where you from?
Oh my God! I can't believe it's actually happening.
Open the lines. Chris PPL want to talk to her.
All right. All right. So Brady Ferguson's live from the MMA-Holes. Now, Brady Ferguson tried to get through the last time. He has a story for you. Justine, now I have to ask you right now, are you ready for this story?
Justine, listen, I feel akin to you. I don't know. Can she hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Yep.
Yeah, you can hear me? Okay. Yeah, no, I felt akin to you even before you fought. About a month before you fought, I had surgery on my knee, and I went in for surgery anyway. Everything went great, but when I woke up from surgery, I realized I had I had pooped my pants while I was in surgery. And it was the most horrific thing that could ever happened to a man.
I don't know.
And nobody said anything to me. I was just walking around the OR with a big pants full of poop.
Okay,
And-
all right, thank you. All right, that was Brady Ferguson. That was a fantastic story. All right, we're gonna take another call here. Let's see, we got
I
516.
think he was full crap.
522-0267. You know what's crazy? This guy. So this guy actually, he probably is telling the truth. That's the scary part about him.
Sure he
Yeah,
is,
he's a nut
but
job.
but okay.
If you see these paintings over here, he actually painted this stuff. Maybe we can get a Justine Kish painting from him.
I don't know.
So yeah, you're saying forget it. You're just like no.
That's okay. I really don't want a shitty painting.
All right, we'll cut that. All right, 516-522-0267. We're only gonna take like 2 more calls. Justine Kish has been nice enough to put up with this dysfunction, and we're gonna do that. All right, so I tell you what.
If he wants to paint anything, he can paint a picture of my beautiful child.
There you go. Look at Merlin. What a good friend Merlin is. Okay, here we go. We got another call over here. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
This is Dino live from New York. Hello, Justine. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I had a quick question.
All right, Dino.
Any chance that you might stay at 115, or you think you're going to still dabble back and forth?
All right, there we go. There's a good question.
I think I'm gonna dabble. What do you think?
So I just hung up on him, just in case. But 115, are you going to bounce back and forth, or would you prefer to stay at one spot?
If UFC called me for a fight at 125 or 115, I would like to be in position to do either or. That's why I did both positions, because I want to be able to have more opportunities to compete. Therefore, to be more frequent. You know, I want to compete as much as I can.
There you go. Okay.
So yes, I want to compete 125 and 115. I prefer 125 because I feel that's a healthier option.
There you go. All right, 125. I thought you looked great at 125. All right, we're gonna take
Thank
one more call. 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. Be the last caller with Justine Kish.
Be the last call.
Oh my!
Call. You heard it.
All right, here we go. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
This is Casual Fan from Florida.
All right, Casual Fan from Florida. What's going on, man?
Justine, I have one thing to say real quick. You're shaking your phone like so bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I heard about. Yeah, I know. I
And
just can't help it.
one more
I have
thing.
a problem with that.
Okay. Yeah, we are aware of that. Yes, Casual Fan.
Yeah. I got a bone to pick with Wesley Pipes on the couch.
Wesley Pipes. He's calling out your strength and conditioning trainer. I don't know. All right, Casual Fan, go ahead.
Yeah. He ain't scared of me.
Wait, hold on. So you're saying you want to fight the strength and conditioning coach of Justine Kish? Is that what you're saying right now?
Wesley Pipes. Yeah, he ain't scared of me.
He's not my coach. He has this. Okay.
I hung up on him.
Tell him to hit the books because he's just stupid or something. I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, I don't even know. He's calling him Wesley Pipes. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're going to stop that.
You need to get his facts right. Sorry. Call back again later.
All right, Justine, I'm going to cut it out now with the phone calls. You are a fantastic sport, I have to say. I love you coming on here. You've been great each and every time. And I got to say, every time you come on.
Your fans are questionable.
Yeah, there is something seriously wrong with this audience for sure.
That's all right. I don't mind them. If they want to watch me, they can. They don't have to.
I tell you what, Justine, there's one thing about this audience. They are nut jobs, but they are probably one of the most loyal group of people I've ever encountered here. Even though they're crazy,
I believe it.
They will support you 100%. There you go. MMA hole. There you go. Justine, you know what? I don't think we had a chance to have you say this. And I want you to look right into the camera right now. And I want you to say, my name is Justine Kish, and I am an MMA hole. Because we know you're part of the community here, whether you like it or not. Here's your chance to say it.
Whether I like it or not, my name is Justine Kish. I am part of the MMA-Hole.
Justine, thank you so much. Now, Justine, if there's anyone you'd like to plug, sponsors or anything like that, now's your time to do it.
I just want to thank everyone that has tuned in to watch this. I appreciate it. I appreciate the time. I appreciate their questions. I hope you guys plug in next time, but thank you for your support. Thank you for your time, and thank you for tuning in. I'm really happy to be a part of this moment.
Justine, thank you so much for coming on again. We'll talk to you soon, and good luck. And if you have something coming up, always feel free to come back on this ridiculousness.
Oh yeah, every day, anytime. I hope my mom come on one day, maybe.
There we go. All right, Justine, be good. Thank you again for coming on. All right, so there she is.
Bye.
Justine Kish, live on the MMA. Oh my God, there she is, Justine Kish. Sweet sweat. All right, guys, there we go. Justine Kish. Holy smokes. That could have been the most ridiculous mess I've ever seen. Justine did a good job. So hit me with the ones if you want to see Justine back. That was her 3rd appearance on the MMA-Holes, and she is a fantastic sport. And we got to find out, if you missed it, she spoke about this fight, which is pretty interesting. Actually, what she said about it was very interesting. I want to know what you guys think. We're going to open up the phone lines again. But the fact that she said there is a possibility that maybe there was some tomfoolery. Maybe, just maybe, that some shady shit went on between Kish and Kim in that fight, because that was a weird decision.
Super chat.
Here we got a super chat. Tommy Bones.
I love you, Justine. I have faith next fight you winning.
There you go. Justine has, Tommy Bones has faith in Justine Kish. Thank you for the donations. And here we go. You guys like bring her back on. This poor girl. Oh my God. There you go, guys. Look at that. Check it out. There you go. Yes. I tell you what, I think she's great. I think she's fantastic. And to put up with this craziness, I mean, the best part is about this is I always get, hey, Chris, what's up? Justin Foltz is going on, my man. If you just missed the Justine Kish interview, you can always run it back after the show. Check it out. Justine did a great job. We had her on for about an hour. Fantastic stuff. And I'm a fan. But here's the thing. The reason why I don't have many interviews on here, I've actually turned down a lot of fighters to come on the show. And the reason is what just happened there. I mean, yeah. I mean, look at the circus that I run here. Between the donations, you have, what other show do you have the opportunity to completely sabotage and say horrible things? Well, the MMA-Holes gives you that opportunity. So, yeah, I had to kill the shot loaded, and you stopped the shot. Says Jason, we're done. We're done with that appearance. It went an hour, and I think that's how that goes. But yeah, this is a reason why the way I put this show together, okay, was because of the craziness, the circus of this stuff. So if a fighter comes on, they're fully aware of what to expect over here. And this is the 3rd time Justine's came on. She took it every time. She took it on the chin. So I got to give her credit for that. But this is the deal. This is why, it's not easy to have a show like this and constantly keep fighters back on, because look what we do over here. But to the toughest fighters out there, the baddest fighters out there, I give you guys credit for coming on this show and dealing with this community. And when you earn the respect of the MMA-Holes, you have a fan for life. This chat room over here is a bunch of savages. A bunch of savages. All right, let's look at the chat, and we're going to move on. We have an hour. We're going to take it to JBH doing the after show. Jessie Belle Hill, go give her a subscribe. And she's in the chat. She's wonderful. Wonderful. She has to be cool for that to be her 3rd time, says Almond. Yeah, man. Right? Tell me about it. Let's see. WMMAC now says, I enjoy the show and Jessie's, but the buffering is worse than any other live show I watch on YouTube. Not sure what's up with that. Let me know if you guys have problems with buffering. Here's the thing. We come in with crystal clear HD. So if your internet is inferior and if you cannot handle the swollenness of this show, then sometimes you will have buffering problems. But that's why there is a replay. You can always check it out on the replay if you do have problems. I apologize. I wish I could help you out there, but unfortunately I can't. Bobby Bush says, a single new fan. Is Ngannou Lewis official? It is not RS. It's not official yet. But here's the deal. The UFC put on Twitter, and they're taking polls to see if the fans want this. Okay, they're seeing if the fans want this fight, Lewis versus Ngannou. Okay? Now my question is, do the fans want this fight, Lewis versus Ngannou? Let me know right now in the chat room. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what you're thinking. 87 watching, welcome to the show. If you're not subscribed, give us a subscribe over here. We're on a quest of 7,900. We'll be live on Friday for Fuko Fridays, and then we're going to do a fight reaction because that's what we do over here. Some fight reaction. Because Jeremy, who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Steven.
You're gonna wrap one on one shoulder.
It's fighting.
You're gonna wrap the other
Sean
on the other
McKenzie.
shoulder, and you're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
Drop her my digits. I'll make some time for her next week to talk possible sponsorship.
There we go. Sean McKenzie saying drop the digits, possible sponsorship. Here we go, guys. You can check this out. Her Twitter. Check this out. And thank you, Sean McKenzie. Sean, you've been fucking awesome with the donations and everyone else that supports the wonderful, wonderful MMA holes. I do appreciate it. Let's see. Sean McKenzie. If you go to Justine Kish, let's see over here. Where is Justine's? There's Ann H. There is Justine Kish. Check her out at Justine Kish over here. Go give her a follow. And she responds. She does respond. So Sean McKenzie, you can give her a follow over there. And I could shoot her a text if you're truly interested about this. Sean, hit me with the DMs with your information that you would like for me to share. And I can reach out to Justine for an actual sponsorship over there. And that would be actually really cool. They are sponsored by Reebok, but there are outside supplement things that they do get sponsored with. So maybe we can set you guys up over there. Sean is awesome. Let's see what we got over here. 10 more likes. And that's right, guys. We have 66 likes over here. We've been slacking. 10 more likes. Keep on liking this video. If you like dysfunctional MMA shows, it doesn't get any more dysfunctional than this.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
There we go. 10 more likes. 10 more likes, motherfuckers. Now, this show is not for everybody. It's not for everybody, but that's how I like it. I like the cringe factor of it. Now, I try to get through an interview. You know, I try to do it, and I think I did a decent job of dodging the bullets of the super chat, but I like it. I enjoy the cringe. I enjoy the trolling. You know, it's pretty much what we do over here. With that being said, I have a lot of respect for the men and women that enter that octagon or enter the Circle Gun and Bellator or any of the other cages. Any man or woman who competes in combat sports, I have the utmost respect for them because I'm too much of a pussy to do it. And honestly, 83 watching over here, I'm pretty sure that 80 of them are pussies as well. So that's why the keyboards, and we write these things over here. So we give a platform for the fans. We open it up to the UFC fighters and Bellator. And if you are tough enough to come on to the show, then you're one of us. And Justine Kish, MMA hole. Derrick Lewis versus the Black Beast, though, is what we need to talk about because I wanted this fight. I've been fight problem, and the only way to talk about that problem is with topics. Topics. Let's go, motherfuckers. Topics. Everybody, topics. Who's ready for the topics? Before we get going with that, 10 more likes. 72 likes, motherfuckers. 82 people watching. Let's go share this, like this, and lick my bull.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
I hope the dislikes die of AIDS. You know what would be fun? Now, we have like Fuqua Friday and stuff like that. I want to open up Fuqua Fridays to have me and Jessie. Jessie's, she does a killer job with that. But what I want to do is open up Fuqua Fridays and maybe add a third person, maybe a revolving door on Fridays and have another person involved, perhaps a UFC fighter. So if we have those fun, crazy Fuqua Fridays, we talk about MMA and anything else, any kind of crazy stuff, perhaps a third person involved as well. Stay tuned, man. That's why you want to be subscribed to the show. We're going to grow this thing, make this thing even bigger, and drag more people in. Bring people back, your favorite guests of the show, and have them be more reoccurring, and have a little fun with it. You know, it's always good to get this perspective of the people that actually step into the cage and do it, rather than us knuckleheads that just talk about, you know, ridiculous shit. Now, with topics, we were talking about Derrick Lewis versus Francis Ngannou, and check this out. Derrick Lewis reveals fractured hand following win over Marcin Tybura at UFC Fight Night 126. So that could be a problem. That could be a little bit of a problem. He has a fractured hand now. It's not a break, but that could set Derrick Lewis, the Black Beast, back. Let me look at the rankings over here. We haven't had a chance to check out these rankings, and I know that things have moved around. I want it. I want Derrick Lewis versus Francis Ngannou. The question is, if he did fracture his hand, well, this could be a problem. Let's see this. Now, Jeremy Stevens moves up one spot to number 7. Let's go at the heavyweights, and here we go. Curtis Blades jumping up 4 spots over here. Derrick Lewis drops 1. So Blades jumps up and pushes Hunt, Lewis, Volkov, Tybura down, and Curtis Blades, who deservingly comes up. Interesting. Imagine a Curtis Blades versus Francis Ngannou. Now, okay, you can make an argument that this is the guy that probably Kane's probably not coming back. We don't know if he's even ever coming back. Fabricio Verdum, he has a fight against Volkov. Overeem, we don't know what his deal is, but he already took an L from Ngannou. So you can say Curtis Blades. I want to know in the chat right now, if Derrick Lewis, Derrick Lewis might not be able to fight if his hand is broken, but which fight would you rather see? And be honest. Would you rather see Derrick Lewis versus Ngannou or Curtis Blades? Which brother do you want to see against this brother over here, Francis Ngannou? Let me know in the chat. Lewis or Blades versus Francis Ngannou. Let me know right now in that chat. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares and the subs. It's good to see the new peeps in here and the old. Mexicans calling Darth a genius. Okay. My aborted child is here and loves mommy. Aldo is still number 1. What the fuck? He got his ass whooped twice in a row by Holloway. Yeah, RS. It's yeah. I mean, if you look at it, it's only Max Holloway, right? So I guess you could go that route. It almost is like the Daniel Cormier thing when it's only the John Jones. Fracture is a break. No, it's not, Alex Wieland. I've had both. I've fractured my forearm and I've had breaks, and trust me, it's way different. Way different. But okay. To each his own. It's the fight that don't happen. The fight that don't happens. Just YouTube. 2 gorillas fighting, says Dixie Normus. UFC rankings are garbage always. It's true. I agree with that. WMMA. Steve Johnson says, are these updated rankings this week? These are updated. Blades fought Francis already, and there you go. And that is the truth. And Blades' only loss is to Francis Ngannou. So that's a good observation by Penzi. So I guess you could make the argument for Derrick Lewis, correct? Francis didn't come back from Africa yet. He stayed, says Tommy Bones. Curtis Blades can't fight by his own word. He's a wrestler. So there you go. A wrestler, though, against Ngannou now this time around. Know how he took the L the first time. Could be something. Beast for sure, says Alex Whelan. Mystic Mitch, says Lewis. Mexican, I'm the George of sane people, says Darth Bane. I fought Ngannou. So One Eye Billy did. Yeah, we'll open up the phone line so One Eye Billy could call in and talk about that. Mark Hunt should be ranked 12th, says Kenshiro Ryu. Butt razor Blades is damn tough, says George. I thought you were saying butt razor as in the butt razor, like shaving your razor, shaving your butt. Where is Carrie the land whale, says Sex Ghost. Bring back Dada 5000, says Mexican Deicide. Blades will wrestle Francis to the ground. I would rather have Lewis fight him. Now, here's something interesting, and that was from Sean McKenzie. I think in this fight, I wouldn't be surprised, since Ngannou has such a tough time on the ground. And, you know, Black Beast has had success with ground and pound. I wouldn't be surprised if the Black Beast would try something like that. Instead of getting into the a fucking slugging exchange, bringing it to the fence and trying to drag him down. It's possible. It's very, very possible that the Black Beast might be the game plan of the Beast. I'm hoping that his hand isn't as serious as what this thing says over here, because, yes, it's right. News is coming out that Derrick Lewis reveals a fractured hand following win over Marcin Tybura. So we'll see what happens over there, but it looks like the majority of the people would rather see Beast, Black Beast versus Francis Ngannou. The next thing on topics. Not too many topics over here. That's why we're just going to cruise along and open up those phone lines. Anderson Silva says, if I took these steroids, I am stupid because I am too old. That's my Anderson Silva. It's the best I could do. Sorry. The best I could do. So he's saying he'd be stupid if he took these steroids and he's too old. And it looks like he's gathering his lawyers together. And it's according to Bloody Elbow over here. He's gathering his lawyers together. And he's been putting a lot of videos on Instagram and this and that. Here's Justine Kish, who was on. If you missed it, run it back. But let's see. Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva. Okay, and there's been a lot of videos over here of him boxing. A lot of stuff. This man, all he wants to do is fight Roy Jones. And he's bowling, I guess, too. I get, or he maybe wants to come back and bowl. But yeah, there's been a bunch of videos popping up. Anderson, the Spider Silva, doing some boxing over here. I don't know, man. I don't know. If John Jones can come back, right, by the end of 2018, the Spider could find a way. How is this happening? How does this work? There are rules that say you can't do this drug, you can't do that drug. And somehow these fighters are constantly beating it. And they said they're going to be stricter this time around with these steroid rules. But yet, if John Jones comes back by 2018 because of tainted supplements again, and Anderson the Spider Silva, what is the point of drug testing, right? What is the point of drug testing? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Do you think Anderson the Spider Silva will fight Roy Jones? I think it's going to happen. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. I want to see Roy Jones and Anderson Silva's RS twerking. Yeah, you guys want to see that twerking video? Hold on a second. I think it is here. Let's see if I can find it. Where is Anderson? Yeah. I got to lower this. Hold on a second. Here we go. Anderson the Spider Silva. And there he is. Oh, yeah. Twerk away, Anderson. Look at him go. Yes, Anderson the Spider Silver's twerking and doing his thing, dancing like a... I don't know what is going on over here. There he goes. What the fuck? This has got to be a GIF, right? I mean, this has got to be a donation. What would you call this donation? Make Anderson twerk? What is happening? Oh my God. All right. Wonderful. There he goes. I don't even know. I can't even figure out if this is dancing or if this is convulsions, or I'm not quite sure. But there he is. Anderson the Spider Silva. If he can't fight Roy Jones, I guess. And now this is, I got to say, this is the guy that got me into the UFC. Oh, God. Help me. For fuck's sake. There he goes. All right. Enough of that. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see what the chat says. I usually stick a nice whiskey, but I'm going to drink a local craft rum right now. So WMMA, there you go. That's what. Drink away. Have a little sip on something. Lighten the mood. He's stepping out of the closet, says Jay Smooth. Bro, what the fuck is this? Oscar De La Hoya? Fishnets? Yeah, I know. That's the first thing I thought, too. Michael Anzalone is back. What's up, Michael Anzalone? Anderson must know Oscar De La Hoya. Yeah, I think that's everyone's reaction, right? That's everyone's reaction. Anderson Silva, yeah. He's definitely channeling his Oscar De La Hoya. There you go. Go follow. Go follow Anderson Silva if you want to see more of this. All right. Spider Anderson Silva on Instagram. Check him out over there. Guy's lost his fucking mind. Anyway, let's look at the next topic over here. Let's see what we got here. There's not many topics, and I'm going to open up the phone lines. Thank you guys for the donations. I do appreciate the wonderfulness. If you guys want to donate, the link in the description, and Super Chat is open. And you guys made it rain during Justine Kish. I mean, you guys literally made it rain. So there you go. Chuck Liddell to Tito Ortiz. I got proof UFC docs will clear me to kick your ass again. So there you go. To Tito Ortiz. Does anyone want to see that again? I mean, I couldn't give two fucks about Chuck Liddell fighting Tito Ortiz. I couldn't give two fucks. There has been rumblings about a seniors division that's only going to be on Fight Pass. Actually, Dana White has been discussing this. Speaking about a league of its own, like it's the UFC, but it's like a Legends League where you have like 35 plus of fighters fighting, and have like a Legends League in the UFC. Now, I said if this happened, it could only be during the prelims if they're ever going to do anything like this. But I like the idea of an exclusive Fight Pass. They do the Contender Series. They do these other shows over there on UFC Fight Pass. Why not have a Legends League on UFC Fight Pass? I think it's a great idea. Now, let me know what you guys think in the chat. Would you like to see that, yes or no? A Legends League on Fight Pass. That's the only way that I would like to see something like this. Now, Bellator has been doing things, right? They've been doing some shit. Now, Kenshiro is 40 plus. I think 35 plus. That's what I think. That's just my opinion over there. Kenshiro says 40 plus. Let's see what you guys say in the chat. Jay Smooth says Bellator. I like this idea, says Dixie Normus. Chris and Jessie's aborted child. I still love you more than Darlin. So there you go. Jessie's showing love. Legends League would work, says Olympia Lowlife. The only fight Chuck should get is his addiction, says Casual Fan.
Wonderful.
40 plus Grand Prix Legends will be fun. So Kenshiro wants the 40. Liddell. And let me know what age you guys think should be the start. We have a lot of yeses over here. Sean with the yes. Herschel Walker Invitations is Pulse Reloaded. Bellator already does that. And it's true, they do. But I think the UFC can do it better if you have an exclusive, separate, like, division type deal. Uh-oh. Justin Fultz says no! Tired of watching all these overrated fighters coming up, says Olympia Lowlife. So he's tired of that. Let's those guys get guys making a living. So Jose he's saying let those guys make a living. Sure. Oh hell no, unless they get Keith Hackney, says the Allman Brothers. Allman Brothers is here. The Allman Brothers is always here. And the Allman Brothers is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes, but no Chael. You know what's sad? 40 plus sounds good. So Tanner says 40 plus. 40 and up says Olympia Lowlife. I agree. 40 plus is Mystic Mitch. Okay, 40 so I can fight, says MMA. Yeah, myself chimes in. That's right, a 40 plus league. And I'll just make the cut. I agree, 40 plus. So NH is saying 40 plus. Everyone is saying 40 plus in the chat. Okay. 40 plus works. They do it at Bellator. So Jay Smooth says, no, fuck it. They do it at Bellator. Why should the UFC do it? That could be ideal to skip the bullshit and let older fighters use TRT, says Darth Bane. Now, that's a whole nother thing. Over there, you have like the XFL, right? And basically Bellator is like the Vince McMahon, right? They're like the Vince McMahon doing the XFL instead of the NFL. That's what it feels like, Bellator, just a little more successful. So imagine a league. I don't know how you would do it. I mean, it would have to be in another country. T-Man, what's up, T-Man? Imagine a league with just no holds barred, anything goes, no testing, just fucking roid up and go for it. I'd be down for that. I'd be totally down for that. I'd love to see something like that. With the Legends League, hold on, have a belt. Sure, BK Rhoda. I say why not? You know, why not? I think it's a great idea. I really do. A Legends League would be a fantastic idea. Now, here is the negative side of it, okay? Now you have a 40-plus league over here of legend fighters fighting on Fight Pass, which would be a lot of fun for the fans, and these fighters have a chance to make some more money. But here's the deal with the Legends League. There needs to be modified rules, okay? You have fighters that are a little bit up in age. You're talking some serious shit here. You know, how much head trauma do you take as an athlete, as a fighter, as a mixed martial artist? What I'm thinking is this. What are the stipulations? Do you get rid of elbows? All right? What do you get rid of? Do you have headgear? Do you make the gloves bigger? Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Or do you just go bare knuckles and just go for it? But I think what they're going to have to do is if you have a 40-plus league, they may have to modify the rules. As much as I hate to see it, the crazy side of me would love to see these guys do the exact same rules, go fucking balls to the wall, 40-plus. Hey, if you sign a waiver and you die in the cage, move on. Yeah, that's the fan of me. But realistically, if you're going to have a 40-plus league, I have a feeling that they're going to have to modify the rules a little bit. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. As that happens, I think this is a good conversation to open up the fucking phone lines. 516-522-0267. Get it on the lines. I want to know what you think about a Legends League. I also want to know what you guys think about the fight card this weekend. Oh, hold on a second. There's Justine. Here we go. Stevens versus Emmett. This fight card is going to be banging. We're going to be doing a Fight Buddies on this one. I love this card. Love it. It's on Fox. Great stuff over here. Andrade Torres. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got St. Preux versus Latifi. I'm in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mike Perry. Platinum Mike Perry. The Platinum GOAT versus Max Griffin. Fuck yeah. Yes, sir. I'm in. Yes, the whole fucking card looks like fun. So we're going to be going nice, long, swole, and sexy on this one for UFC Fox main card. Here we go. All right, here we go. Jose. What's going on? Welcome back.
Chris, you Irish son of a bitch. I love the shirt, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, buddy. So I wanted to talk about real quick about Ngannou versus the Black Beast.
Okay, let's hear what you thought.
Yeah, man. I think that would be a fucking awesome fight. I mean, one of two things.
Hold on one second. Jose, Hold on 1 second. You have an interruption here. 1 second, Jose.
40+ league.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch Yoel and Dan Henderson beat the fuck out of everyone.
Vladimir jumps in with a super chat. Apologies for the interruption. And that's right. If you want to interrupt the show, that's the only way to do it. 40+ league. It says, yeah, watch Yoel. That's true. Could you imagine Yoel Romero in this 40+ league? We're going to talk about that after this call. But let's get to your point right over here. Jose calling in. Thank you, Vladimir, for the donation. Jose, what were you saying about this fight?
Nice. Well, yeah, so I think that the Black Beast against fucking Francis Ngannou would be an awesome fight. It would be good for both guys.
Jose, you're getting interrupted again.
When Justine
God
said
damn
my
it.
name, it completely made my day.
Hold on
I
a second.
had to sit through 9 hours of board meetings today.
Oh my God! So when Justine said Sean's name, he almost jizzed his pants. He almost came on Ronda Rousey. So Sean McKenzie, thank you for the donation. All right, Jose, we're gonna try this one more time. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, fuck it. You know what? Let the donations keep rolling in. That's what keeps you on the air, right?
Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! You're correct. All right, Jose. Let's see. Squeeze it out.
So what I think is that it would be an amazing fight, and it would be a great opportunity for both guys. I think it would go one of two ways. Either the Black Beast would go in there and fucking utilize his wrestling, because I think everybody knows that the game plan to beat Ngannou is to fucking wrestle his ass and wear him out. Because I don't think that he's going to be able to pick up high-level wrestling in a month or two of training, and his cardio is fucking suspect. So, but here's the thing, though. The Black Beast, he's a good all-around fighter, so he could potentially wrestle him, wear him out, and grind out a decision. But the Black Beast isn't exactly known for cardio himself. He's been known to gas out. And his last couple fights, if you fucking notice, he usually loses the first or second round and then comes back in spectacular fashion.
Yep.
So if he's going to lose the first or second round against Ngannou, I think he's going to get touched and he'll get put to sleep. So either the Black Beast can, figure out a way to grind out a decision, or I think more likely, I really do think that Ngannou will fucking find his chin and just knock his ass out.
There you go. All right, Jose, thank you for the call.
Yes, sir.
All right, there we go. Jose calling in. All right, so now on this one over here, and let me know who you would. Now, this fight is not set in stone, but I have a feeling that the UFC is definitely going to do everything in their power to put this fight together. They wanted it once, and now we finally have the right time to do it. Francis Ngannou versus Derrick Lewis. Who would you pick in that fight? I love the Black Beast in this fight. And I love the Black Beast. I love the BBC, right? But the Black Beast is one of my favorite fighters over here. And I feel that you would be stupid to try not to take down Ngannou. The wrestling was horrendous, right? So I think you'd be stupid not to take it down. Now Ngannou has time. Like Jose said, he does have time to clean up his act over here. But how much time? The Black Beast has been efficient with ground and pound. It's just a fascinating fight. Both fighters have the ability to put their opponent away with that big fucking clubbing fist. So, I mean, I want to see this fight. I think this fight's going to be fantastic. Let me know in the chat who you guys have. I'm going to open up the phone lines. We're going to go a half hour, and then we take you to Jessie Belle Hill after show. Check it out. Jessie Belle Hill is in the chat. She is our moderator. Go subscribe to Jessie Belle Hill, and she'll be doing the after. She'll have a lot to talk about, right? She'll have a lot to talk about because poor Justine Kish. Poor Justine Kish. All right, here we go. 516-522-0267. If you want to give me a follow, it's the MMA-Holes, at the MMA-Holes. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Twitter is probably the best place to find me, but if you're not available on Twitter, well, it's fine. I have Instagram and Facebook as well, so you can go shoot me a DM over there. We are talking about this over here. We're also talking about a 40-plus league, and we're talking about, we spoke about that. We're talking about this here, Emmett versus Stevens. Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
It's fighting this weekend. Who do you got? Emmett, Stevens? What do you guys think about that card? The phone lines are open, so guys, get your thoughts in right fucking now. The chat room is live and on fire. 80 people watching, swole and sexy. I like it when black people fall down, says Steve Johnson. Okay, great.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I got the less fat one, says Greg Oden. So you're going Ngannou. Lewis takes way too many hits, says Olympia Lolef. All right, that is true. You're alive with the MMA Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Yes, fucking Darth Jose, fool, the fuck's up?
Oh my God, Darth Jose is calling in live from the MMA Holes. Darth Jose, welcome to the show.
Yeah, orale, puto. What's up, home?
Hey, what's going on? Darth Jose, we just heard from you before, and now you're calling right back. So there must be more on your mind that you want, or something else you have to get off your chest.
Well, I mean, there's not much, you know. I mean, the only shit on my mind is like, why the fuck are a bunch of fucking fools wearing like yellow bandanas on my street? And I realize they're part of the Latin Kings and shit.
Wait, what happened? Wait, hold on. You completely dropped character. What the hell just happened here, Darth Jose? You just
it's Jose Travolta now.
Oh my God, what is going on here? We've lost complete control. Darth, what did you think of all the interruptions during the Justine Kish thing?
I mean, man, there was like a solid 15 minutes where I wanted to like report your channel. I hated you because I tried calling in. Like there was a point where I was like, man, fuck Chris, he's a cunt. But then I got over it.
That's all right.
I eventually got over it, and I think that the interruptions were well needed. The only thing, and I'm not trying to jeopardize your own personal situation, but I mean, dude, the way that Kish was looking at you, it's like a fucking schoolgirl, man, just under your spell.
Yeah.
It was kind of awkward at some points, if I'm being really frank, just to speak on behalf of the chat room. The sexual tension you can cut with a fuck knife, not a butter knife, but a fuck knife.
It's true. It is true. I mean, it's before she came on, she was like, I don't know how I'm going to contain myself during the interview. I can't stop looking at you. I was like, listen, Justine, it's going to be fine. We'll get through this. You and me. Just all I need you to do is drop your phone 100 times, and then everything will be fine.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure before the stream you told her, have about 4 Mai Tais, Long Island iced tea, get really comfortable. And that pure awkwardness and that sexual explosion, like, man, it was fucking explosive.
It was.
Like, I could feel the TNT between you two. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was in camp. It was crazy. All right. Anything else on your mind?
No, I kind of just wanted to talk shit to you for a minute or two.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I love you, man. Be good.
All right, be good. There he goes. Darth Travolta Jose calling in live on the MMA Holes. There you go. 516-522-0267. If you missed it, Justine Kish was on for a good hour. Justine Kish has been on 3 times already, and she is wonderful, wonderful. Good friend of the show, and I have to say a lot of respect to Justine for taking... I saw Justin Fultz. Was that you who said I'm getting an MMA Holes tattoo? If someone was to ever get an MMA Holes tattoo like this fucking thing over here, you would literally jump to the top of the list of the MMA Holes. I mean, how could you not get a tattoo of the greatest community, the greatest show on YouTube? We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We just take fucking people out. That's what we do over here on the MMA Holes. Right on the way to the top, 7,800 Fuchs is what we're on a quest to. 7,800. Oh, no, hello. 7,837 is what we have. 8,000 is what we're on the quest to. Drop a like over here if you're having fun. And make sure you share this shit as well. You're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? And, no, we know your name. Mr. Billy, welcome to the show.
You and me, butt naked, mud wrestling.
All right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That sounds like a good
what
time.
What a sight, wouldn't it be? Think about it. Bare butt cheeks, jiggling with some mud on them.
That sounds like a great time. Let me know in the chat if you guys want to see me and One-Eyed Billy mud wrestling together with our butt cheeks out.
They can throw Twinkies at us while we're doing it.
Yeah. Now, One-Eyed Billy, I'm not sure how much you caught of the Justine Kish interview. Unfortunately, we couldn't get you in. But if you had to ask her a question or say something to her, what would it be?
How does she have a dick bigger than mine?
Right. It's a great question. It's unfortunate we couldn't get that call in. Maybe the 4th appearance, if she doesn't off herself after the last time, maybe the 4th appearance you can ask that question.
Maybe I will.
Okay.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do some cocaine.
That's possible. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the call. There he is. One-Eyed Billy calling in. 516-522-0267. Yeah. Chris going to get and wanking with Billy, says V. It's true. That is true. I mean, it's true.
Fap.
A couple of twonks, says Steve Barks. No, says Bobby Bush. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. WMMA Scene Now says, I'll give your channel a shout out on my next video. Help you get to 8K. All right. Thank you, WMMA. WMMA, I've noticed you've come in as of late. I haven't noticed you from before, but welcome. Welcome to the channel. WMMA. Go check them out over there. I'm going to check out your channel right now. I'll give you a sub. Go to WMMA's channel. Let's see what they're about over here. Why can't I go to your channel? I don't know. For some reason, it's not letting me go there. But WMMA, check me out over here. Oh, here we go. I got like a million things popping up on my screen. But yeah, thank you for the shout out. I do appreciate it. Hold on, let's see. WMMA. What the fuck is going on? I have so much shit on this screen. You would see this. You would throw up. Go check out WMMA's channel. Here we go. You are live with the MMA-Holes with your name and where you from.
Can you hear me all right, Chris?
Yes, I do. What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Bitch Nipples McBlowup Doll, and I had a question about Conor McGregor.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, is Jessie going to show them titties on her after show?
That's a great question. Jessie, if you're in the chat, will you let us know if you're going to be showing her your titties? She hasn't done it yet, but who knows? Maybe for the right donation, maybe we'll all get that. Yeah. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is on your mind? Okay, thank you. Bite that fucking microphone. Sean McKenzie says, that's a dope shirt. This is in a link in the description. Hey, St. Patty's Day is right around the corner, right? St. Patty's Day is right around the corner. And it's your lucky day because there's a link in the description. Check it out over here. Google. Go to youtube.com, right? And you're watching a show called The MMA-Holes. That's right. The MMA-Holes is what you're watching. And here it is. Yes, please. And there I am, showing my shirt. If you look down in the description, now, Sean McKenzie, well, you know where it's at. Down in the description, here we go. Our Pick'em League. You got our friends over here, T-Man. You got Jesse Bell Hill and Kobe's Corner. We got the donation alerts. Scroll down. Our patrons. Look at these fucking patrons over here. Wonderful, wonderful people. All part of our Patreon. There's a link in the description to that. Merchandise. If you guys want to eat clean in the East Coast, click on this link. You're not going to regret it. But over here, check this out. MMA-Holes store. That's right. St. Patty's Day is right around the corner. So why not shop at the MMA-Holes store? You can get yourself a wonderful, wonderful shirt. Wonderful, wonderful, literally. But hold on a second.
I'm gonna wrap one on one shoulder, I'm gonna wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
Sean McKenzie says.
You ready to shave your head, bro?
Sean McKenzie is saying, you ready to shave your head? They were saying $350, I'm going to shave my head. Now, here's the deal. Frank Pavon's like, fuck the $350. I'll give you $1,000 if you keep your hair. So it looks like that's off the table. But anyway, back to our commercial. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Sean McKenzie, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. Also in the store over here is a Mystic mug. That's right, with my face on over here, the goat tank tops and sweaters and all that fun stuff over here. You get phone cases. Oh my God, this is wonderful, wonderful. Link in the description. You got socks. Who doesn't like socks and fucking towels? If you want to wash your genitals. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on.
Wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
T-Man says.
Hate to interrupt. I really do love that we both have phone lines now.
That's right.
Also get Chris to 1K or I will kill you.
Oh my God. I don't know 1K. We're trying to get Chris to 1K, but we're going to 8K. That's what we're trying to go to. But let's get T-Man to 1K. Let's do that. There's a link in the description to T-Man Show. He's also one of our featured channels, so go check him out. Thank you, T-Man, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. I'm not done. Also, you can check out I'm a Goddamn Celebrity. Bags and mugs. Oh, it is wonderful, wonderful. So much stuff in this store. It's great. Look at this. And here we go. Eat, drink, MMA. And it is wonderful, wonderful. There is a link in the description if you want to buy some of our merchandise, you want to donate to the show, support the revolution, the MMA-Holes. Thank you very much for your time. cha. Don't you want this shirt? Oh, yeah. Cha, 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 cha. Ba, 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 ba. Spaghetti and meatballs.
Wonderful.
All right. Anyway, thank you very much for the donations. By the way, the donations have been out of control tonight. Thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate it. And thank you for Justine Kish for coming on and putting up with the craziness. If you missed Justine Kish's interview, no worries. You can always run it back on the replay. Definitely want to check it out. And guess what? Guess what? There is a meetup, motherfuckers. There is a meetup for UFC 223. Okay? UFC Brooklyn is on the what? Hold on. Let's see over here. It's like the beginning of April. I want everyone on the East Coast, okay, to mark off their calendars. And if you want to travel, if you're looking to meet Mystic Moss and maybe some other MMA holes, you're definitely gonna want to mark off your calendar over here. It's the 7th. Okay, so the 7th is UFC 223. On the 6th is the weigh-ins. We do not have butt plugs pulling on you, but you never know. The 6th is the weigh-ins. It's a Friday night, and what we're going to do, we've done it before. We're going to gather the MMA holes. We're going to live stream outside the Barclays Center. I'm going to be giving out shirts, wristbands, all that fucking fun shit over there. A lot of fun stuff. And it's going to be a good time. We're going to get white boy wasted, and it's going to be great. So I hope to see you guys at the meetup. Mark your calendar for April 6th. I'll see you over there. And as the date gets closer, and we're going to talk about more and more, I'm going to fucking pump the shit out of it. I can't wait to meet each and every one of the MMA holes and gather your shirts. First come, first serve. 75 likes. Come on, get us up to 80 so we can make that shit fucking dance. Opening up the phone lines. 516-522-0267. This is TGIW. It's the Wednesday show. And let's take this call. You are live with the MMA holes. What's your name and where you from?
Hey, what's up? Los Angeles, California. My name is George Flyers.
All right. What's up, man? What's on your mind?
I'm just calling because the Derrick Lewis and Ngannou fight.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's hear your thoughts.
It sounds very good, but I think they're both powerhouses, and they both need to work on wrestling a little bit. But my choice, I'm gonna have to go with Derrick Lewis for sure.
Okay.
And another thing, what do you think of T.J. Dillashaw and Cody Garbrandt, the rematch that didn't happen? Will you prefer seeing that, or will you prefer seeing DJ versus TJ?
Okay, great question. Thank you for the call. All right, here we go. This is a fantastic question over here. I actually had a debate about this off air. All right. Mighty Mouse is fighting Henry Cejudo. That's what it looks like it's going to be happening. It's going to be Mighty Mouse versus Cejudo versus it's number 2. It's the second time that happens over there. Henry Cejudo versus Mighty Mouse. Okay. Am I thrilled about that fight? No, but when it comes to that weight class, the $125ers, it's probably one of the few fights that makes sense. Henry Cejudo got stopped very quickly by Mighty Mouse, but I think we're going to see a different Henry. Now, I'm not saying he's going to beat Mighty Mouse, but I think we're going to see a different Henry. T-Man jumping in.
On the other shoulder, and you're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
What does T-Man have to say?
Why not? I'll say this: if you love the MMA holes, give me a hell yeah.
That's right. Give T-Man a hell yeah in the chat right now. Give T-Man a hell yeah, and thank you, T-Man, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. I do appreciate it. Okay, TJ versus Cody Garbrandt. All right, TJ Dillashaw versus Cody Garbrandt. I was at UFC 217. I saw the first fight live. The crowd was electric. Everyone was going wild. I love the beat up, the build up to it. Even though it got scrapped the first time and then they had to run it back another time, and they got it done at UFC 217. I was so happy to be there for that. It was fun. That shit. What is going on with OBS? OBS and Windows and everything's fucked up. I want to see the rematch. I feel that TJ versus Cody Garbrandt, there is going to be a trilogy. I feel like Cody Garbrandt's going to win the second, and it's going to go to a third. I want to see a trilogy. And there's the hell yeahs in the chat to T-Man over there. There you go. T-Man, thank you for the donation, and thank you for the hell yeahs over there. I want to see TJ versus Cody. Fuck this Mighty Mouse shit. Listen, here's the thing with the 125s. The 125 is the only weight class to me that just needs to just sit there. Just let it sit there. Let Mighty Mouse do his thing over there, and right before he retires, let Mighty Mouse go up back to 135 and take on a crazy fight. I don't want to see TJ go down and fight Mighty Mouse. Yeah, it would be fun to watch, but I don't care. I'm sick of this back and forth. I want to see Cody Garbrandt versus TJ Part 2. That's what I want to see. The selfish Mystic Moss wants to see. And regardless of what you think or what I think, it's going to happen regardless. It's not happening because the Mighty Mouse and TJ is not happening. So we're going to see Cody versus TJ 2. It's inevitable. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy for it. So let me see over here. One more for 80 likes. That is correct. So drop it in over there. I want to know what you guys think. This is a great topic. Thank you for that call. Coming in from Cali over there. Let me know what you think about that. TJ, do you want to see the Mighty Mouse fight? It's not happening. It's not happening. He's fighting fucking Cejudo. So that's out the window. 516-522-0267. Get your calls in. Not much time left. TJ and Cody, says Olympia Lowlife. Phone, says George. And there they are. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Hi, this is Brian Roger, and I had a question.
Okay, Brian Roger, what's going on?
What's up, man? I was wondering that I didn't do this, but my friend did it. I did not do this. All right, so my friend sucked a dick, but my friend didn't fuck him.
Okay.
Is my friend gay?
So your friend sucked a dick, but he did not have sex with him?
No.
Okay, so now here's the question. Why did he suck the dick? Did he do it because he was attracted to the guy? Did he lose a bet? Why did he suck the dick?
My friend had fucking rent due, bro, and shit was, like I got brought by a bunch of colored guys, and I got fucked in the ass, and I just fucking, it was me, all right, dude. Fuck.
All right, well, listen,
Yeah.
You all right? Wait, is your friend you? Hold on a second. Be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian Roger, yeah.
All right, so you're the one that sucked the dick, you're saying?
Like 12.
12 dicks. All right, thank you for the call. I don't even know what's going on here. I don't even know what's going on here. 10 more likes. Oh, my God. This has been the most ridiculous MMA-Holes episode ever, and I fucking love it.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
There we go. There we go. There we go. RS says, I love
You gotta
DJ.
rap one-on-one
Holy
shoulder.
shit, the donation's on
You don't need
fire.
a shoulder,
Justin
and you're gonna
Fitz.
need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
Justin.
Yes, sir, I'm getting a MMA-Holes tattoo done tomorrow afternoon. I had a nice blank spot in
Oh, shit.
my sleeve and the MMA-Holes tat fits perfect. I'll send you a pic of it tomorrow when it's
Yo, Justin
done.
Fultz.
I'm a true MMA hole for life.
Now, that is wonderful, wonderful. Check this out over here. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I told the audience, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to get the tattoo. I'm going all in. I'm going all in. Now, if this is correct, and you know what? I'm going to play it again.
You gotta rap one-on-one shoulder.
Justin
You gotta rap
Fultz
the other shoulder,
says
and
this.
you're gonna need
I'm
a
playing. I
fucking
never
army
play
to
donations
come take
twice.
them
And I'm
belts
playing
off
this
me.
again.
Yes, sir, I'm getting a MMA-Holes tattoo done tomorrow afternoon. I had a nice blank spot
Look at
in
that shit.
my sleeve and the MMA-Holes tat fits perfect. I'll send you a pic of it tomorrow when it's done. I'm a true MMA hole for life.
This is a fucking movement over here. They're saying, how old are you? That's actually a good question, Justin. Yeah, I hope you're of age. I got my first tattoo when I was 18. I just turned 18. I got my first tattoo. And honestly, it was a snake over here, and they put it on backwards. I have a backwards snake over here. I never even knew it was backwards. But the head's supposed to be facing this way. I'm redoing some stuff anyway. You never go over your first tattoo, so it's going to stay there. But I'm playing Fortnite. All right, good. Justin, tattoo simp on your arm too, says Kenshiro. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. If that does happen, and listen, make sure, and this is my rule for tattoos. First of all, you have no idea. I have the most ridiculous tattoos. As long as it tells a story, right? As long as it marks a part in your life. And here's the deal with tattoos. What you want to do is you want to come up with an idea for a tattoo, right? And then you wait 2 months. That's the rule. Now, I've had tattoos where I came up with the idea in the same day, and I was like, let's fucking do it. I want a fucking, where is it? I want an awesome tattoo. So I put awesome across my fucking arm. Now I have an awesome tattoo. right? Sometimes you come up with these weird fucking ideas you want on the spot. But to any young kids out there, okay, and if you're going to get ink, go for it, man. Knock yourself out. But here's the deal. You have to at least wait 2 months. Simmer in your head. And if you want that tattoo after 2 months, then put it on your fucking body. Make sure you stay away from the face right yet. You don't have to do that. I mean, do whatever the fuck you want. Who am I? Justin's 30, so I guess he would know. He might as well hand himself over in a cuck cage, says Jay Smooth. I feel like a father, says Olympia Lowlife. Better question, how stupid are you, says X-Ghost. Hey, listen, if this man is willing to get a tattoo of the MMA-Holes logo, like my man Mystic Moss over here, I say wonderful, wonderful. I say wonderful, wonderful. He will be the first ever viewer of the MMA-Holes to get one of these tattoos, and he beat you all to the punch. So there you go. All right, chat room, here we go. We're going to take a couple more calls. 9 more minutes left. 516-522-0267. Let's go. Chris is right. Wait at least a month. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a 2-month rule I have. You know, I usually let it sink into my head, and, you know, listen, who am I to criticize, right? Who is anyone to criticize? All you have to do is make sure you really want to do something. If you really want to do it, and tattoos is telling a story of your life. No matter if it's a good tattoo or a bad tattoo, it's something telling a story of your life. It has to mean something to you. And if a tattoo truly does mean something to you, and you wait those 2 months, fuck it, man. Go for it. Thank you guys for the donations, by the way. You guys killed it on a Wednesday night. We couldn't do this show without those donations. I have to give a shout out like every time to our Patreons. I'm telling you, man, these people over here, they've been killing it. They've been seriously carrying us on their back. So I do appreciate all the love and support. One-Eye Billy's back on the show. One-Eye Billy, would you ever get an MMA-Holes tattoo?
Yeah, but I'd like to get another tattoo first.
Okay, what is that?
I'd get both tattoos on the same day. I'd get MMA-Holes on my butt cheek, and then I'd get Casual Fans face tattooed on my asshole.
Wait, on your actual asshole, you're going to get Casual Fan's face.
Yeah, actually, speaking of him, I'm sitting here throat fucking him now. Would you like to speak to him while he's sucking my cock?
Yeah, let's put him on.
All right, here he is. Hey, bitch, talk. Well, how you doing, Chris? This is Casual Fan. I'm a real fucking faggot. I love Billy's talk.
Oh, my God. That's terrible. All right, so thank you, One-Eye Billy. Thank you for the call. There he is. He's poor Casual Fan is in trouble in the chat. There you go. Tommy Bones. Who are you get the tattoo? Says Tommy Bones. Says, who are you get the tattoo? Who am I? Or who? I'm not sure. Explain yourself in the chat. We have 7 more minutes, friends. 7 more minutes. Get us to 90 likes, you motherfuckers. What are you waiting for? 70 people watching. Get us to 90 likes. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure you drop a sub over here on the MMA-Holes, the greatest channel on YouTube. And Jessie Bell Hill, our moderator, will be coming on next. So check that out. I'm feeling good in the shirt. March is coming. March is here, actually. And St. Patty's Day is coming. So let's get fucking white boy wasted. When is St. Patrick's Day? Hold on a second. We should do something for St. Patty's Day. When is fucking St. Patty's Day? I don't even know. Let's see. St. Patrick's Day 2018 is March 17th. So there you go. March 17th every fucking year. So that's a brain fart by me. And that is, here we go. Wow, St. Patty's Day is the same night as Verdum versus Volkov. Holy shit. Man, I wish we can do like, I'm looking to do like on the Fight Buddy shit. That'd be fucking banging. Imagine doing a St. Patty's show. I wonder if I could pull that off. March 17th. March 17th. What's up, CG? What's going on? He says, hi, Chris. What's going on? I don't do tattoos. I don't paint my skin. That's for sissies. If I want a tattoo, I cut myself and I get, what? Drawers with scars. Oh, my God. RS is a fucking badass over there. Name a song to smoke to people. WMMA Scenes is going to have to get that shirt for when I bartending on Patty's Day. So you're bartending on St. Patty's Day. WMMA, where do you live? Where are you from? Over there. That would be fucking awesome. Imagine doing a Fight Buddy show from a bar on St. Patty's Day. That shit would be bonkers. That'd be the shit. I'm going to do some brainstorming for that. Yeah, it's on Saturday. So there you go. What's up, Ronda? What's going on? Yeah, we got some fooks going on here. Chris, make me a guest for St. Paddy's Day since we are both Irish Guineas. That's right. The Irish side comes out on St. Paddy's Day. Sure. We get it's amateur day, Paddy's Day in Manhattan. It's crazy. There's a big parade that goes on, but I haven't been to the St. Paddy's Day parade since I was a kid. I would literally just go into Manhattan and just get blasted. The worst hangover I've ever had of my life was on a St. Paddy's Day. It was horrific. I drank myself into a coma. What a who gives a shit events to Steve Johnson. You talking about that Verdum? I tell you what, I kind of give a shit because it's a risky fight. If you're talking about the Verdum, I kind of give a shit. Chris, should I get an MMA-Holes tattoo? Be my first tat. And H, you're never too old to get a tattoo. Okay, you're always too young to get a tattoo, but you're never too old to get a tattoo. And I took my aunt to get a tattoo, and she was in her. How old was my aunt? I mean, I took her to get a tattoo. I think she was in her 60s. And we went to get tattoos. So it's never too late to get a tattoo. Let's put it to you that way. Because Ann H just turned 21, for God's sakes. What do you think of rednecks, Chris? This is John Doe. That's fine. I think rednecks are fine. I think everyone's fine. As long as you like the channel, subscribe to the channel. I don't give a fuck who you are. KKK, I could do without. Do without them. That's a shit card for St. Paddy's Day. You know what? It's funny, Jay Smooth. Actually, let's look at that card before we wind this thing down. That's a good point. For a St. Paddy's Day card, yeah, you make a good point. You would think you would put together something, right? All right, let's go to St. It's actually on St. Paddy's Day, and you have a Brazilian versus a Russian. Oh, the Brazilian versus the Russian. All right, let's see what we got here. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Brazil versus Russia. All right, let's see what we got on over here. Blackowitz, we have a Polish. All right, hey, Jimmy Manuel on that card. France, United States, Jamaica, Poland. Not one Irish. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's so funny. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah. That is weird, right? That is weird. Doesn't Alexander Volkov, he looks like, what was the movie? What was it, Wedding Crashers? Where the kid that painted the Vince Vaughn picture, like the gay kid that painted the Vince Vaughn picture, doesn't he look like that kid from Wedding Crashers? I don't know. Let me know in the chat with the ones if you know who I'm talking about here. In Wedding Crashers, there was a kid and he would paint pictures of Vince Vaughn and Wedding Crashers, and that's what he reminds me of with that weird hairdo. But there you go, Fabricio Verdum versus Alexander Volkov. Happy St. Paddy's Day. All right, a couple more minutes. I'll open up the phone lines. We're going to take one more call, and then we're going to wind it down. And here we go. Last call of the night. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
You already know who I am. And honestly, all I have to say is the reason why it's not weird that the Irish are not fighting on St. Patrick's Day is because they're all going to be too busy getting drunk.
That's true. Yeah, maybe they're like, fuck that. I'm not fighting that day. They'll be fighting in the bars instead, right?
Might as well. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's pretty much their holiday. It's kind of like when black people fight during Black History Month. It's like, why do that? It's our holiday. Why do that?
You know what's funny? It is Black History Month right now. Now, Jay Smooth, on behalf of Black History Month, would you like to make how about we have a State of the Union from Jay Smooth to the MMA-Holes? I mean, you've been full of fantastic advice. Now, we had Justine Kish on. You gave great advice to Ann H on her birthday. I mean, if you advice, I would say, if anyone would tell me which MMA hole would I go to for advice, I would say Jay Smooth. What would you say in honor of Black History Month? Jay Smooth, what would you say to the audience right now? Give your best piece of advice to this crowd.
Best piece of advice for Black History Month is to celebrate it because as racist as it sounds, it's 100% true. Black History Month is the shortest month of the year. It is the shortest calendar month of the year, only 28 days, which means we only have 28 days to celebrate our history before we go back to celebrating everything that honkies did for us 11 other months out of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, why is the shortest month? That is weird. You guys are the tallest people and have the longest dicks. Why have the shortest month? It doesn't make any sense.
It's funny because, like, the only real highlight for Black History Month in 2018 is that Black Panther came out. Other than that, nothing really historical happened.
By the way, Black Panther looks fantastic. Have you seen Panther? It looks absolutely fantastic.
Actually, I saw it yesterday. It was pretty good.
Really? Now, out of the Marvel universe, would you where do you think it stands in the Marvel universe?
They're probably going to make a sequel of it because, well, they have to do one for black people because you know that certain black people will complain if they don't.
Yeah.
What I did notice though, I actually went to a movie theater to see it. It was not only was it primarily black, it was loud throughout the whole fucking thing, and that's not an exaggeration. That's the truth. It was loud.
Yeah, it's true. Now you're saying the stereotype is true. Like, and I've witnessed it. I've seen it myself. That it is true. I think there's certain stereotypes like Asian women can't drive. You can't go to the movies with a bunch of black people in a room. You just can't do it. It's just a lot of screaming and yelling. I don't know.
Absolutely. Oh no, stereotypes exist for a reason because they're usually true 100% of the time.
It's a God honest truth. It really is. Well, anyway, Jay Smooth, okay, live on the MMA-Holes. There is a fight this weekend as well. We got actually a pretty good fight card. Oh, Vladimir's interrupting. How dare you interrupt on Black History Month? Vladimir, you cunt. How dare you?
Smooth, the Brian Gumble of black people.
He called you the Brian Gumble of black people. Oh, my God. This show has gone to hell today. It's been a complete disaster. Anyway, I don't even know what fight.
Oh, man. This whole night's been crazy. But to go back on the fight card, I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually happy this is a free TV card because it makes up for the 2 pile of shit cards we had to sit through before.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we actually had to pay money for. Yeah, we actually had to pay money for it. This one we don't have to pay money for it.
This is fantastic, Fox. And what I like, it's early, so you could actually have a life after the fight, which is nice. So yeah, and I think it's a banging card. I really do. It's a banging card over here. Is there anything on the card that you have your eye on? You have the Perry fight, you have the St. Preux fight, the Andrade Torres, Emmett Stevens. Anything on that card that jumps out to you?
I think Andrade Torres is going to be one of the more exciting fights on the card. It was good to see Torres get a first finish, but I like Andrade. She's a fucking killer. She's a fire hydrant at her weight class. And the main event itself is going to be interesting. I just hope Josh Emmett can actually make weight, because if he can, and if he can replicate that upset performance that he had against Ricardo Lamas against Jeremy Stevens, we could be looking at a new contender in the weight class, or at least somebody that could sit in the wings for Frankie and maybe Ortega while Max Holloway goes up.
Yeah, there's a lot of fascinating things that could come out of this fight over here. Emmett Stevens, and you know someone's going to sleep. This is not a decision in any way. You know someone's getting slapped. So this is going to be a fun card. All right, Jay Smooth. Any last thoughts to the MMA Holes?
Oh, man, this entire night was fucking crazy. I don't even know how else I can cap it all off. After all this shit we had to zip through. Yeah. Everybody, just be cool and let's have fun on Saturday. It's actually a decent card for once.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Jay, thanks for the call. There we go. Jay Smooth jumping in for Black History Month. We got 10 more likes. Everyone get ready. Jessie Belle Hill's about to go live. Go give her a subscribe, and we'll see you on Jessie Belle Hill's show. Dance one more time. 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Thank you very much. If you're watching this on the replay or whatever, there is a comment section that is open after this thing goes down. Keep the conversation going. I'm going to jump back in there and talk to you as well. What do you think about the Emmett versus Stevens? What do you think about Justine Kish? How did she handle the super chats that invaded throughout her interview? That was interesting over there. I want to know your thoughts, and timestamp it tomorrow. When this thing processes, it's going to process tomorrow. When it's done processing, timestamp away. What is your favorite moment of this stream? There is a lot of timestampable moments. I feel it. So timestamp away in the comments down below. Thank you for liking the video. 93 likes. We had a great show tonight, and it's good to see all you guys. Thank you for the donations, and everybody. Always remember, don't be an a-hole. I'll see you on Jessie Belle Hill's channel. I can only imagine what she's going to talk about. Don't be an a-hole, B. And Justine, thank you. Thank you for coming on. You indeed are
wonderful, wonderful.
You are wonderful, wonderful. Don't be an a-hole, B. An MMA-hole.